Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga, and today just some gentle floor stretches. We're going to be seated for some, we're going to be on our back for others, but we will remain down for the entire class. So thanks for being here, my friend. I hope it feels amazing, and welcome. We're going to start on our back. So find a safe way to come down onto your back. However it feels good to you, pull those knees in just gently. Hands to your shins. If it feels good to you, lift the upper body, draw your nose towards your knees, pull your knees in towards your nose. Still able to maintain those big deep breaths. If it feels better to you to have that upper body down, please do. One more good breath in, and then as you exhale, gently release it down. Placing one foot to the floor and then the other. We're going to open those arms out so that they're out of the way, and we're going to heel toe those feet open to about the width of the mat or a little bit beyond, and we're going to gently just rock the knees side to side. Take your time, moving slowly, moving mindfully, allowing the pelvis to shift and just feeling that stretch. Noticing what you feel and where. A little mobility through the pelvis, through the hip joints, and into that lower back. If you'd like, you can take your gaze in the opposite direction. As the knees fall to the right, we look to the left, transitioning through center, and then as the knees fall to the left, we look to the right. Let's do one more with or without that head motion. Just checking in. Coming back to center, heel toe those feet back in to hip width apart and pull your heels in right up next to your bum. Hands down by your sides, a little pelvic tilt. And gently release back to that neutral spine. A little pelvic tilt while the back presses into the mat. And gently release back to that neutral spine. This time, little pelvic tilt. Hold that pelvic tilt and slowly begin to lift your hips towards the sky. Coming up to bridge pose. Peeling your spine off the mat one vertebra at a time. All the way up to the point where it feels good to you. Stretching all through the hip flexors, the quads, activating your glutes, opening your chest, and then slowly take it back down, one vertebra at a time. Before you release the pelvis to the mat, don't untuck that pelvis. Just a gentle tap just above the waist. And again, we press it up, peeling your spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time, keeping those glutes engaged. Back up to our bridge pose. And ever so slowly take it back down, one vertebra at a time. This time go ahead and release through the pelvis, crossing that right ankle over the left knee, and just gently pull that right knee away from you. Add a flex of that right foot, getting into the hips a little bit. If you like, you can use assistance with that right hand and gently press. Releasing that intensity, flexing that right foot, keep your figure four, and slowly lower both knees to the left, as though you're going to touch that right sole of the foot to the mat. You can extend those arms out a little bit more, a gentle press of that right knee out and away. Just keep in mind that gentle, okay? So everything we do, keeping that intensity level below a 6 or a 7. And then slowly roll it back to center, and let's take both knees to the right, keeping that figure four. You're going to find the outside of that right ankle, pressing against the outside of that left knee, and let your knees be heavy. Feels good to you, look out over that left arm. And every time we come to a stretch, we check in, we listen to what's going on with the body, we check our intensity level, we check in with our breath, and we make sure that we are moving mindfully and that we are being kind. And slowly bring it back to center. We place that right foot to the mat, right up by your bum. Left ankle crosses above, just above that right knee. And we're going to press that left knee out and away. Again, you can use support, pressing with that left hand if you like. Otherwise, just gently pressing away. Just using the strength of the inner thigh and the outer hip. We keep that figure four, flexing that left foot. Let's gently bring both knees to the right. Lowering them down rather than just letting them fall. And then press that left knee out and away. Mobility through that hip. This is an active stretch. So we're working to press that left knee out and away. Just notice what's going on. Make sure it's right. Slowly we roll it back through center and we take both knees to the left. As we keep that figure four, you're going to find that outside of that left ankle pressing against the outside of the right knee. And if it feels good to you, turn and look out over your right arm. And then you can just close your eyes. Always the goal is to let go of stress and tension wherever it's hiding and just moving throughout the body. Some days we find it hiding in places we don't even suspect as we move. That's the movement of medicine. So when you find it, don't judge. Just be like, oh, wow, there it is. And then let it go. Coming back to center. Pulling that left knee in and then the right. Cross that right ankle over the left, reaching down, taking a hold either below the knees or above the ankles, and just gently pull in. Drawing those shoulder blades down against the mat. Great little stretch to help relieve any bloating, any uncomfortableness going on in the tummy. A nice little stretch in your hips. Release the intensity and switch so that left ankle's on top. And again, take a hold below the knees or above the ankles and just gently pull. And gently release. Bring your hands behind your thighs. You are welcome to rock yourself up or roll to your side. And use the strength of your arms to help you come back up. Let's extend that left leg out. Right foot crosses up and over the left. Wrapping the crook of that left elbow around the knee. Sit up as tall as you can. Hand is just supported, or you can bring that right hand behind you to support and help you sit up even taller. Let's add a flex of that left foot if that feels okay. And turn and look out over that right arm. All the while pulling that right knee in just to the point where it feels good. Again, keeping that intensity below a 6 or 7. Listening to your breath, gentle and kind. A little tuck of your chin down towards your right collarbone. Circling that right arm back and up and over. We release that rotation, still sitting up nice and tall. Release that right leg down. Cross that left foot up and over. Sit up tall, wrapping the crook of that right elbow around the knee. And flex that right foot if that feels okay. We turn and look out over that back shoulder. Left hand is just holding onto that right wrist, or you can place that left hand behind you to sit up even taller, looking out over your back shoulder. Big, slow, deep breaths. Reaching that left arm back, circle it up and over. We turn back to face front. Placing that left foot to the outside edge of your mat. Right knee bends, right foot to the outside of your mat. Sit up nice and tall. Walk those hands down the legs and just gently relax the weight of your head. Close your eyes and breathe. Starting at the tailbone, slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Sitting up nice and tall. We turn, crisscrossing those legs. Sit up, reach high. Exhale, release that right hand down, left arm up and over. Give a little push with that right hand. Lift the left side of the rib cage. Turn your gaze down towards your thumb. Little tuck of your chin towards that right collarbone. And we circle that left arm around behind the back, circling the back of the body, and then inhale, circle it back up and over, reach it out, and rise. Both arms reach high. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up, and over. Give a little push with that left hand. Lift the right side of the rib cage, rolling that right shoulder back, turning your gaze down towards your left thumb. Inhale, circle that right arm around behind your back, forearm along the small of the back, just circle it as big as you can, and then circle that arm up and over once again. We reach it high, both arms come up and overhead. Interlace your fingers, bring your hands behind your head. As you exhale, draw the chin towards the chest, close the elbows around the ears. Inhale, head up nice and tall, open the elbows wide, extend those arms high. Exhale, pull those elbows back and down. Cactus arms, let's do 3 of those. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. One more time, reach it up. And exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach it up, interlace your fingers, turn your palms to the sky. Exhale, slowly lower those hands down to shoulder height. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, press your palms forward, hollow your tummy and chest, tuck your chin. Inhale, rise, reach those arms overhead. Let them gently float down by your sides. Pressing your palms to the ground, sit up as tall as you can, and as you exhale, lean your head to the right. I hope this felt good. Inhale it up nice and tall. It's amazing what you can get done in such a short period of time. Lean to the left. It's all about consistency, my friend. It doesn't have to be an hour-long class all the time. As you exhale, look out over your left shoulder. Just taking time to move mindfully, to be kind, and to get those big deep breaths. Inhale back to center. And exhale, we look to the right. And inhale it back to center. Pull the hands to heart center. Close your eyes for just a moment. Breathe slow and steady. We take a moment with a grateful heart to be able to be here, to move mindfully, to breathe, to celebrate the day, to find a sense of peace, well-being, clearing our head, opening our heart, and being present in the day. I thank you so much for being a part of my day and inviting me into yours. Gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourself. Have a beautiful rest of your day. And until the next time, my friend, light, love, and namaste.